everyone, welcome back, and we are on part 3 of our 4 key aspects you need to know about starting your own internet-based home business. Alright, and today let's recap a little bit on what we've covered, and if you've not watched the video, you can go to the YouTube channel and look for them. Now today, the third key is having the right tools. Now having the right tools is obviously very important in order to be able to start our home-based business correctly and not be wasting a lot of resources. Okay, so let's get started. So let's get started with the 5 basic must-haves. Number 1 is domain names. Okay. Number 2 is web hosting service. Number 3 is auto email responder. Number 4 is a PayPal account, and number 5 is a ClickBank account. Okay, I'll go through them one by one. Okay, let's go through the 5 basics must-have. Okay, number 1 is domain names. If you open a web browser and you key in www.com, that is called a domain name. All right. So in order to start a business, you need a domain name. So what you need to do is go to one of these domain name registrars. I recommend 2 of them today. One is GoDaddy, and the other one is Namecheap. Okay. The reason why I choose this 2 or to recommend this 2 is because number 1, I use them, and secondly is because they are one of the cheapest in town, okay, and most reliable in town. All right, so go and log into the link below and look for GoDaddy or Namecheap. Either one of them is fine, and look at how to register a name. For example, it could be your own name, okay, but you need a name for people to identify you and your website or whatsoever. Okay, so the first one is a domain name. Number 2, web hosting services. All right, so after having a domain name, you need to be able to put data onto the web. It's like a storage space that people can access. All right, because you don't have your computer on all the time, and you don't want people to be accessing your computer. So what we do is we put data or websites or pictures online, so that when you click onto my domain name, you would find this information online, but without my computer on, or without without me being there. All right, so it will automatically be live online. Okay, so you need something called web hosting service. All right, so there are 2 that I recommend. One is HostGator, and the other is HostZilla. All right, there are many more out there, like Bluehost and JustHost, and there's just so many out there. But these 2 are used by a lot of internet marketers because they are very stable, and they're very reliable, and of course the customer service is one of the best. Number 3 is an auto email responder. Why do you need an auto email responder? For example, if I want to communicate with you, did you realize, I'm sure you've realized when you subscribe or when you look at a web page, or if you click on my link, that would be a great example, www.stepstowealthonline.com/cash, you would see that I would like to communicate with you and send you more information, as long as you give me your name and email address. Now, when we do that, we don't actually type each email to everybody every single day or every time I want to speak with you. Okay, what happens is we put some emails onto what we call an auto email responder, where once you give me your name and email address, these emails will go out to you on periodic basis, as frequent as I want it to be. Okay, so whenever I want to talk to you and or send you some information, I've already stored this information onto what we call an auto email responder service, where they will send out this email to all the people that subscribe to my list. Okay, so can you imagine if I've got 2,000 people on my list, or 3,000 people on my list, or on your list, and you have to type one by one to each of them? Now that will be a nightmare, especially if you're talking about what happened in your week. Can you imagine writing that 3,000 times? Okay, nobody does that. Okay, and if you didn't know that, haha, now you know. All right, so there are 2 services that I would suggest or recommend to you. One is AWeber, and the other one is GetResponse. Again, why these two? Because of the delivery rate. Okay, there are some free ones out there, but remember, email list or a list is one of the most vital things that you need in order to build a successful business online. So if you put your list onto a free one, and later on when it gets bigger and when you shift that list, remember that your list can't shift with you unless all these people who have subscribed with you now resubscribe again. That means you got to put them through this page and you got to key in the information again. Now most of the time people don't re-key in their information, okay? Just to let you know, this is one of the secrets, okay? So when you start with a service like that, keep it going, because the email list is one of the most important aspects in making money online. All right. Number 4 is a PayPal account. Okay, a PayPal account is basically like an e-wallet, so to speak, your bank account online. All right, and PayPal allows you to pay for items that you purchase online. But PayPal does the second thing. Other than pay, it also now accepts or receive payment. Now, for you, if you want to start a business online, receiving payment is something very important. Now, if through a third party like PayPal, why it's so important is, now, if let's say you were selling something and you were new, and someone were to buy some items of you, now if you put your bank account number and say, pay to XYZ bank account, now people may not trust that, but with PayPal is an intermediary. Is the middle person, or is the online, like a bank, so to speak, and they would hold the money. And because PayPal is so huge, a lot of people trust this payment gateway. They accept MasterCard, Visa card, American Express, Discover, really a very, very good payment gateway to have. So it will automatically allows you to accept payment once you are a verified member. Now, to find out more about PayPal, please click the link in my description. I will have a link there, and find out more about how to set up your PayPal account. By the way, it's free to set up a PayPal account, okay? Number 5 is ClickBank. Okay, ClickBank is a place, it's another bank, okay? But this ClickBank is basically a bank that stores a lot of products that you can sell online, all right, in various categories, okay, from all the way from accessories to car repairs, to singing, to internet marketing, to playing baseball, to stamp collection, you name it. They've got products of all sorts in there. But the products I'm talking about is electronic products, electronic products, okay, and basically things that people can buy on the internet that can get delivered to them via the email or via a website, okay? So then in ClickBank, there's no physical product, so to speak, okay? Now, why do I recommend you ClickBank? Is because it's a large place where people put their products online and have you sell on their behalf, and that's what we call affiliate. And I'll cover that in another video, okay? But just remember, when you get online, you can either sell your own products or sell somebody else's products, or sell your own products and somebody else's products, okay? So really, the best way to go is to sell your own products and sell somebody else's products, all right? But start with selling somebody else's product, and I'll explain that later when I talk about affiliate marketing, okay? So in another video, by the way. All right, so ClickBank, it's free to sign up. Sign up and go in and take a look at just the amount of products that they have, and if you're interested, you can buy some of the products in there too. All right, so these are the 5 basic must-have in order to start a successful online business, okay? So the next video, we're going to cover aspect number 4, having the right mindset. Okay, don't forget to rate and to comment on my videos, and we'll see you tomorrow. See you.